what I'm saying. So what we do here is we drink and we cook things. It's really fun. So tonight we're gonna do bacon crusted ribeyes with steak fries and sauteed asparagus. It's gonna be super fucking dope. So, are we ready? You ready to roll, Robo? So tonight is actually super special because tonight we're actually going to be cooking with at the same time with my boy Blaze Kush out of Ohio. Okay, so this is kind of cool. It's really different because I'm in Texas and he's in Ohio, so we're gonna be cooking at the same time. I'm teaching a class, yo, so it's very very different. So I'm gonna go a little slower. Things aren't gonna be necessarily as fast. Things aren't gonna. The cooking is gonna be a little bit different. Some of the things that I'm going to say are going to be a little bit not as normal as you might say because I'm going to be talking to him at the same time as I'm going to be teaching. And so any questions that you might have, please hit me up in chat. That way I can answer them as we go. That's really how we do things. So the first thing we got to do is we got to sharpen our knife. So I am going to pick. I'm actually going to go with my shun. Um, a shun is a very, very good knife. It's Japanese steel. It's actually Damascus steel, actually, but it's made in, I want to say it's Japan. And so it is a super, super, super sharp knife. This is one of those things where you want to have the knife run the length. Let's see, from the tip, always about the tip, all the way down to the hilt. It's called the tang of the blade. You want a full knife. So never buy those knives that stop here. Always buy knives that stop here. Why? Because you have more control. The knife is basically it's a full-bodied knife versus a half-bodied knife. And you should always go full knife. Never go half knife. Always go full knife. So, one of the things you want to do is make sure that you have a steel. The steel does not sharpen the knife, it hones the knife, it puts the edge back on. So, when you're using a knife, what happens is the edge gets all jinkety. It's just like this. It gets all jinkety jinkety. The steel does like this magnet thing where when you run, look at that sound. Shink, shikank, shikank at a 20-degree angle. What it does, look at that. It just makes funny sound. It makes good sounds. Oh, I feel like a chef. So fancy. You can even do it like this way. I don't like this way. I don't think that it actually works. I think you miss a lot. So what it does is you put it at a 20-degree angle and it puts the edge back on because what it ends up doing is it just straightens it out. It just straight, straight, not straight. Use it, not straight. Put it in a dishwasher, not straight. Straight. That's what that shikanki thing does. It's really fun. So you ready, Blake? You ready to do this? Yes, sir. Okay. So we're gonna transition into watching what I do hands on, guys. So I've upgraded. I am the Terminator. I am the T-1000, the Tommy 1000. That's my name, Cypher. Don't get it fucking confused. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you step by step everything that we need to do. So let's switch your cameras. Going to the cutting board. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Boom! Look at that shit. Look at that steak. That is a ribeye. You see all that marbling right there? It is a roadmap to flavor. A roadmap to flavor. Gee golly willikers, Batman. Who knew that was the thing? So you've got different kinds of steak. You've got ribeye, you have sirloin, you have New York strip, you have chuck eye, but majority of the time you got T-bone, porterhouse, which is pretty much the same thing, only a little bit thicker, and is usually prime. But your three top are going to be your sirloin, your ribeye, and your strip. And so the different grades, you're going to have select, choice, and prime. Majority of the time, if you go shop at Walmart, which is common across the board, is going to be select or choice. There's really nothing wrong with either one. The difference is the amount of fat content and the grade. It's not the quality. It's just usually it's the amount of fat. So like this is a choice ribeye. It's got a really good marbling. It's got kind of a center bit of fat right here. A prime probably wouldn't have that. It would have it more evenly distributed. But that doesn't necessarily mean that a prime is more flavorful than a choice. It just depends on how you cook it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of salt, and we're just gonna kind of salt this guy just a little bit, and then we're gonna kind of pat that salt in. We're gonna flip this over, and we're gonna add a little bit more salt. Just a little, not a lot. The salt is going to draw out a lot of that flavor. It's going to draw out a lot of that moisture. This steak is actually at room temperature. The reason you put meat at room temperature is because you don't want to cook the cold out. So whenever you're smoking something, you're grilling something, you're frying something, a lot of times what you end up doing is you're having to cook the cold out. So you got to cook it for a much longer amount of time because the center is a different temperature than the outside. When it's all an even temperature, then, well, shit, it doesn't take very long. So what we're going to do first is we're actually going to cut our potatoes because not only are we doing steak, we're going to do French fries and we're going to do asparagus. So we're going to start with some potatoes. The potatoes we're cutting into a steak fry style. So that means we're going to cut it in half. Then we're going to cut it into a quarter. Or we're going to cut it at an angle. So keep your knuckles cut back. Keep the blade up against the blunt of your knuckle, just like this. That way you don't cut yourself. Cypherbot, it splits down. Thank you for the follow, my guy. I really appreciate it. So then we're going to take it and we're going to cut it at an angle. Just an angle. And then we're going to take it and we're going to put the potato down flat on the cutting board. And we're going to cut again at a large angle. So we have these big wedges. These are called steak fries or wedges. Set those aside. Now we're going to do this again. What up? Yo! What up, my guy? How you doing? Violet in the house? So let's do it again. Slice, roll, slice, done. 3 slices. Let's cut another potato in half. Let's do it again. Kush, how you doing, man? You rolling all right? Right on. We got more wedges. These are big steak fries. This is literally they're meaty. They're going to be flavorful. They're going to be easy to cook because I'm about to show you a trick. Because I'm a trick daddy. That's what's up. All right, Sheriff Bitty Bits. Thank you for the biddies, my guy. My guy. That is what's up. Okay, so we have our steak fries cut. Sorry, that is the sound of a lot of glass. I'm getting a plate. Okay, so we have our fries. You want to take and you want to evenly put your fries on a plate. Because what we're going to do is we're going to put these in the microwave. Because it's going to speed up our cooking process. So while these are in the microwave, what I want you to do is I want you to go get a cookie sheet and line it with parchment paper or aluminum foil. Either or will work just fine. So you take your fries, you have them evenly distributed, lay them edge side up as best as possible, and then we're going to put these in the microwave for about 5 to 7 minutes. Let's do 7. So hit 7 on your microwave. Work. Damn it. Come on, 7 timer. 7 0 0 start. Ah, come on. Jeez, come on. Start. Why the fuck is this not working? It's such a shitty microwave. Right? For real. That's a timer. Cancel. Where's the cancel button? Okay. 7. Right, where's the cook button? Here, or just do like. What the flying fuck? No, that's timer. Cancel off. Is it really 8:06? It's not 8:06. What time is it? Oh, it really is 8:06. Okay. So turn your microwave on for 7 minutes. 7.5. It doesn't matter. Okay, now we're going to get our bacon out. So your bacon should be really chilled. I threw mine in the freezer. Why do I throw bacon in the freezer? There is a very, very, very good reason. Yeah, fitting bitties from Hannah. Hannah, oh my gosh, you just hanging out? That's what's up. Oh my gosh. Shit looking good, man, bro. I appreciate you. Okay, so now that we're not talking to chat, you do your thing. Y'all hang out. Hype train it up. I don't even care. I'm just now learning what that is. Anyways, okay, so back to the bacon. Let's cut the bacon in half. So bacon, when room temperature, sucks so bad because it gets really ooey and gooey. Nobody likes ooey gooey bacon. We like crisp bacon. So by freezing it, what I've allowed the meat to do is it takes the fat, which would normally go all kinds of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and it tightens up. So by this, I have my nice hot skillet going. Kush, you got a skillet going? Awesome. So we're going to take our bacon. We're going to put a medium to large dice on it because we want this sucker to cook. And we want it to cook evenly. So I want even pieces. I made it. What's up? Still got my headset. Take your headset off, bro, so you can freaking listen, man. This guy. Okay, so evenly distribute your bacon into a hot skillet. We want this sucker to cook and to cook evenly because we're going to turn this into bacon dust. So we're going to switch over to a different camera and we're going to swing. Sweet chariot. Looking at my spices. Let's go down, down. Pan. We have some pan action. You want to do about 6 strips, my guy. 6 strips. Save the other half. I always cook with room temp. Never cook with room temp. You only want to cook with room temperature meat, not room temperature bacon. Which is why if you're cooking with room temp bacon, it ends up like it's a pain in the ass to cook. It's a pain in the ass to cut. Cooking is easy, but cutting not as much. Oh my gosh! If you guys could smell this, I swear to Bob. I swear to Bob. To Lady Gaga, oh my Lady Gaga, it's on like a couple of versions of Donkey Kong. Oh yeah, yes you are, sir. Yes you are. So when I'm talking, I'm talking to my boy Kush out in Ohio. So if y'all get weirded out and you're like, who's this guy talking to? He just be talking to himself. I probably am. But no, like for real. So check it out. So the bacon evenly diced. We're just gonna proportion this out. When you're The reason that I'm not dicing this small, even though I'm about to chop the living shit out of this bacon, is it's going to render out more fat as large slices than it will as small slices. So I'm gonna just kind of like chop it. I just so out of like I'm at strain, just kind of like that. See, I'm fucking crazy, yo. Like I'll say anything. I don't give a fuck. So we're just going all Courtney Cox Arquette on this shit, or Pamela Anderson. She was in Scream. Ain't nobody know, but she was in the first 5 minutes. Shows my age. All right, so you just kind of want to shake it. Give it a good shimmy and a shake. This should take no more than about 5 to 7 minutes. We're just gonna give this a quick stir. We're gonna let it, and then now I'm gonna let it go. I'm just gonna kind of evenly proportion it, and I'm just waiting for it to do its thing while my French fries cook. Does anybody have any questions? Um, woo! Yo, Statler, I appreciate the freaking sub, my guy, my guy. I appreciate you. You get a free freaking. The speaker is crackling. I don't know what that means. Hang on, hang on. Let's see if I might be too loud. I might just be fucking yelling. Audio input. This is way up. Let's turn this down. The audio is definitely messy. All right, is that better, guys? Is that better? Because it's way lower. Sorry. I'm running Streamlabs, and I didn't get a chance to mess with the audio because you can really only mess with audio when it's like actually happening. So is that better? You guys talk to me. Make sure you're talking to me. If you're not talking to me, I can't fix it, and it just be kind of like you guys get to deal with it, and I'm very, very sorry, and I hate sorry. You can only hear me in Discord, or you have Discord turned down. Okay, yeah, no, it sounds way better. No, I think it's just something with the actual mic, just when you speak. Why y'all gotta be blaming me, man? Why y'all gotta be blaming me? Let's see, audio input capture. I got like dope microphones. The audio is messy. Come on, microphone. Let's see, what is else? Video capture device, starting screen. Nothing else. I turned it down, so whatever. Sorry. Okay, just suck it up. I'm sorry. We'll figure it out. So our fries are cooking. We'll figure it out. It's okay. We'll figure it out. So look at this, guys. So it's starting to get crispy. This is what we want. This is what we want. So I'm going to reserve the fat as is. I'm hoping this cooks a bunch of fat. It may not. Whatever it does is what I will take. So what we're going to do is now we're going to go back to the camera and we're going to show you exactly what we need to do with butter. While this is working, let's flip. I haven't heard it do it before on your channel, but you're good. You haven't heard it before. Don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, shit. Who knows, yo? Who knows? Okay, so what we want to do is now we want to take our softened butter and we're gonna add our butter to our bowl. We want to get a bowl out. Kush, you got a bowl out? Can you get a bowl out? All right, get a bowl and we're gonna add our softened butter to it. Add the whole stick, my guy. You always go full stick with butter. Always go full stick. Full stick, bro. In the bowl. So start to mash that up. Are your fries done yet? Have they hit the peak? They're almost done, or they're close to getting done. Okay. So now start to stir your bacon while your butter has just softened, thrown in the what you call it, the bowl. So stir it. Make sure it's flattened and nice and smooth. Don't worry about your fries. Look at your bacon. Make sure your bacon is nice and crisp, starting to get nice and crispy. Okay, now let's take our fries out of our microwave. Plate could be hot, it could be not. Those fries are starting to look really good. They're nice and semi-soft. So we're going to take those guys out and we're going to put them on our sheet of our cookie sheet while our bacon is cooking. We're doing this all at the same time. We don't do things one at a time. We do multiple things. Why? Because we want to eat at a decent time. So you want to just line up. You want to. What's up? That is fine. That is totally fine. Take a little bit of olive oil or some canola oil, drizzle it on that cookie sheet, and put those French fries on there. Make sure you are watching your bacon at the same time that you are doing this, bro, because you do not want to overcook your bacon. It will burn in a heartbeat. So what I would suggest, my guy, is taking your bacon off of the heat while you are doing this. Hang on, let me get you guys to another camera. That way you can kind of see what it is that I'm doing. Sorry, guys. I appreciate you. So, what's happening is we have bacon that is cooking. We have French fries that have been taken out of the microwave. Look at these guys. French fry wedges. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on these, and then we're going to put them in the oven. And at the same time, I am looking at my bacon and it's getting nice and crispy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my heat off, and I'm going to let them go. Just let them go. So now I've got my French fries, and I'm taking my olive oil and I'm throwing them on top. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. I don't want much. Kush, where you at, mama guy? Where you at? Yes, sir. How's your bacon looking? Good. So it's going to continue. Bacon is kind of one of those things that it's going to continue to cook while it is on the heat. So even though you have no heat on it, there is heat on the pan. So that means your food is going to continue to cook, even though you have turned it off. Do not think that just because I turned the heat off, that my food is done. It is not. You probably have another 5 to 7 minutes on that cook. So now that we have our fries tossed in olive oil, we're going to throw them in our 425-degree oven. Our bacon is, one more time, sir? Now we're just going to let it go with the olive oil. Don't need anything just yet. These potatoes are going to be very, very straightforward. They're going to be olive oil and salt, and maybe a little bit of black pepper at the end. We don't want them super complicated. We don't want them over flavored. So the bacon, look at this, guys. This is super crispy, delicious bacon. Oh, so tasty. Oh, so tasty. What we're going to do is we're going to chop this bacon into dust. How's your bacon looking, my guy? Looking good? Looking good. You want as crispy as possible, sir. Just a little bit longer. Okay, so while he is doing that, I'm going to whip up this butter. You just want to give it a nice, good stir. And then I'm gonna change out. Actually, no, I would change out cutting boards. The reason that I am not is this bacon is actually gonna go on raw steak, and then it's going to go on in the skillet. So I don't need to worry about necessarily cross contamination. I love when he goes full bobcat with gold plate. I love you, Brandon. You're so hardcore. All right, so Kush, while you are waiting for that bacon to cook, let's get some of that rosemary out. So if you're using raw rosemary, you want to take it at the stem and you're just going to run your finger down the stem. What's going to end up happening is you end up getting rosemary stems to break off. Now, if you have dried rosemary, it's totally fine. Take about a tablespoon of dried rosemary, maybe 2 tablespoons, and throw that sucker on the cutting board. I'm got a tablespoon, and I'm going to do uno maso. I just make up words as I go, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's not that funny. So let's throw some more of the rosemary on there. You run your hand down down the stem. It is done again. You know, when you put the lotion, it puts the lotion on again. So just run your finger down, run your hands down. Done. Look at that. Beautiful stems. Done and done. Get rid of this shit. You just throw that shit away. You can't do anything with a rosemary sprig. Rosemary is a non-edible garnish. Do not put rosemary on a plate. Now we're gonna add, because if you put it on a plate as your garnish, it's just stupid. No stems or no stems or seeds, guys. No stems or seeds. You want to take a little bit of kosher salt, dust it over the rosemary. This is your abrasion. What this is going to allow it to do, and at the same time, I'm throwing about a tablespoon and a half of fresh garlic. And now I'm going to scoot that over, but I'm going to drain the bacon grease into the butter. So because my bacon is so cooked, it splits from the grease. So I'm going to drain the grease into the butter. Just going to drain that in there. Just toss that just a little bit, just like this. Boom, boom, boom. Let's set our pan back down. We're going to give this a whip. It's going to melt. I just want to stir really nice and evenly. It's the greatest showman. The greatest showman. You're like. You want to melt that butter, and you want to get that butter and bacon grease all incorporated. So you just stir, 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 stir. What do we got? No stems or seeds. Yep. So stir. Becomes nice and neat. That's fine. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this in my freezer. You got that, Kush? You're going to take that bowl of butter and bacon grease and you're going to throw that in your freezer real quick. That's okay. As long as you got, then if you have softened butter, I have melted butter, so I'm going to throw mine in the freezer. If you have softened butter with a little bit of bacon grease, that's fine. If you have melted butter, then you want to make sure that that butter kind of thickens up a little bit. It turns into butter. Then you take the bacon and you're going to set it on the cutting board with the rosemary and the garlic. Because what we're about to do is chop the living shit. Ow! Oh my god, I was talking about idea. Don't taste the bacon. If you taste the bacon, it will hurt. Holy shit. Ow. Bad idea. It's like eating pizza or Hot Pockets and then your mouth. It just dies. Such a bad idea. Whew. Horrible. Alright, guys. Kush, where you at? You got the bacon and the rosemary and the garlic all on the cutting board? Yes, like, yes for real, or yes, like I'm getting there? Okay. Alright, guys. So we have bacon, rosemary, garlic. We're going to turn this into dust. In order to do that, thumb on the edge, forefinger on the other edge, hand on here, and chop, 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 chop. Just turn this into dust. I don't care how you do it. Just do it. The way that I do it is I firmly keep my hand here, thumb and forefinger, and I just rock. Rock, rock, rock. I take it and I scoot it over, combine everything, and rock again. And then I just start doing a little bit faster. A little bit. Ow, 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 ow. Some of that, like, bacon got on my hand. And you just rock. Rock, rock. Sing yourself a little bit, a little tune, and you just kind of chop, 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 chop. Bring it together. You want to turn it into a pile, and you just chop, 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 chop. I'm not sure why I talk like somebody from the Americas. It's okay. I don't even actually know where I'm talking from. If somebody sounds like this, they're probably making fun of me and thinking I'm crazy. Who talks like that? Nobody talks like that. So as you can see, this is literally turning into dust. It's turning into mud. So I'm just chop, 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 chop. Man, having a really good sharp knife really helps. Step 17, place lava bacon in mouth. Got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is the way to go. Step 17, lava bacon in mouth. Connect with lava pizza pocket. So I'm gonna go off chef mode and just boom, boom. Let's see. Boom. Boom. Where you at, Kush? You got top the bacon dust? Cutting it all up. Look at this. It's so choppy. The more you chop it, the better it gets. It doesn't matter. You can chop this motherfucker for about 10, 15 minutes. You can chop it for 3. It doesn't matter as long as you chop it. Choppy McChopperson, bro. Woo! If you taste it, it tastes like bacon and rosemary. Woo! As it is. That's a lot of flavor. Okay. So while this is happening, I'm gonna turn my stove to about a 5. Because what's gonna end up happening is I want that skillet to heat back up because I'm gonna sear my steak on there. So once I get my bacon all done up, I'm gonna throw that in that butter mixture. The butter, bacon, butter. So it's kind of a cool thing with a knife because it's got an edge. You can use it as a spatula. Whoop, whoop. Oh wow, I just knocked everything off. That was dumb. Okay, so you see this, and I just stir. I just stir. Beautiful, so beautiful. It's like that Joshua Jackson or Joshua Johnson song, whatever. Joshua Jackson. I don't know his name. Kush, you got your potatoes in the oven, correct? My guy. I love it when people listen to me and do what I tell them. They's gonna make happy, happy food. Happy, happy food. Welcome to Flavortown, folks. This is a drive-through of deliciousness. I'm gonna need you to pull right up and go beep beep. I got me an order. I got me an order. And then I will walk right out and I'll be like, yo, this is Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. My name is Guy Fieri, and I'm here to blah 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 blah. Whatever it is he says. He's got way better hair than I do, but I have a way better beard. Just saying, way better beard. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of stir this, let this kind of sit up a little bit. Now we're gonna take our steak. Kush, you ready to start flavoring this steak? Not just yet. Where we at? What step are we at, my guy? We're almost there, folks. Almost there. What'd you put in the microwave? Why'd you put the butter in the microwave? Oh, okay. We're waiting on the butter. So if you don't have the butter sitting out, you want to have smooth butter. You don't want to necessarily have melted butter. It's okay if you do. Not the end of the world. It'll still work. But you want to have smooth butter. So maybe like 10 to 15 seconds in the microwave, 20 tops, because you'll be able to. That's okay. Just stir it a little bit. Stir it a little bit. Add that bacon butter dust. When you add that bacon butter dust to melted butter, what's going to end up happening is it's going to thicken up. It's going to thicken up just right. You have that skillet on that heat. Man, you are really getting a taste of restaurant work, my guy. I'm working you like a dog. Like a dog who's been bark. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. What is he gonna tell me? I can hear you. What did you break? That's okay. So my wife just texted me and she said every time I say my guy, I need to take a shot. That is not fucking happening because I will be so fucked up. It's not even funny. That is, it don't. None of you guys agree to that shit because I will be so fucked up. Like I will fall down, go boom, and ain't nobody gonna be making any food. This is what's gonna happen. Okay, so once we have the bacon butter, this is bacon, rosemary, and garlic all mixed up. It is beautiful. We're gonna pour a little bit on the steak, not too much, just enough to kind of coat it. And we're just gonna go, ooh, baby, ooh, baby. Look at that. So what's gonna end up happening is the cool of the steak is gonna actually cool the butter. It's gonna be like Cool Runnings, but with butter and bacon. Now we're Cool Runnings. Exactly. I said that shit. I don't even know if anybody's old enough to remember that. Yo, Brandon, fuck you with your shots. I'm not taking a shot. Fuck that. I haven't said anything enough to quantify taking a shot. I'm getting there, but saying my guy does not count. Does not count. Fuck you. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to get this evenly coated with our bacon butter. Are you evenly coating your steaks with bacon butter, Kush? No, just one side. Just one side. We're gonna coat the other side when we put it in the pan. So we have one side coated. Now we're gonna take and we're gonna put that steak in the pan. Ooh, I need to show you guys this. This is gonna be crazy. Let's switch straight to guys who's watching steak. Hello, hi. Oh my god. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh my god. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Okay, hang on. Woo, we got stuck. All right. Those are my spices. That's my soda stream. That's my skillet. Okay. You see that? How it's smoking? That's what you want. Now let's take our steak with our bacon butter, rosemary. Ooh, look at that. It's nice and crusty. Now comes the fun part. Let's take some of the more butter and we're going to flip it to the other side. We're going to spread it on the other side. Just like this. This is a quick movement. While it's getting all nice and smoky, just like this. We're going to let this cook for about a minute, minute and a half. Why? Because I'm looking for a specific temperature. What you want to do is you want to get a nice hot pan. What happens is this is a nice thick steak. So we're going to turn this around so that you can see it. Now as you watch, look at the bottom. Look at Linda. Look at. You see the steak is starting to cook right in here. I'm waiting about a minute and a minute and a half and I'm going to flip this motherfucker and we're going to put this in the oven. Why? Because I don't fucking want to watch it. I ain't got time for that shit. You got time? You got time for that? I ain't got time for that. You got time for that? I ain't got time for that. So let's watch again. Let's look at that. Let's look at Linda. Look at. Doesn't it? Oh my Lady Gaga, this is some shit. Look at that is bacon, rosemary, garlic butter, my friends. Bacon, rosemary, garlic butter. Beautiful. So let us turn this steak. Watch it. Let's turn. I don't know why all of a sudden I've been Australian. Let's turn. Oh my gosh! Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, oh my, oh my. Look at that. Look at the butter. It is sizzling. It is just sizzling. This is delicious. This is Flavor Town, you motherfuckers. This is Flavor Town. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this pan and we're gonna throw this pan in the oven. This is where the magic happens. Why? Because I ain't got time for this shit. Whew, that's a hot oven. I'm just gonna throw that pan in the oven, and we gonna be done with it. We gonna be done with it. Now it's time to do some asparagus. So, what we've done so far, we have taken rendered down bacon. We have then chopped that bacon with rosemary and garlic and turned it into a dust. We have incorporated that dust into butter. We have then taken that butter, put it on a steak, seared it on one side. Before that, we ended up cutting some potatoes and we cut them into wedges. They are also known as steak fries. We dice those, slice those, mice those, and we put them in the microwave. When you put them in the microwave, you speed up the cooking time. We probably sped up the cooking time about 30 minutes. So what I ended up doing is we just put them in the microwave for about 7.5 minutes. Toss them with a little bit of olive oil and put them in the oven. They're gonna roast. They're gonna take at 425. They ain't gonna take that long. So now, Lecture Jack, dude, I'm hungry as fuck. What's up, dude? It's so good. It's so fucking good. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up. It's bobsled time. All right. So for real, it's Cool Runnings. I don't even remember what the Cool Runnings reference I made, but it was definitely a Cool Runnings reference. Um, so now what we're gonna do is now we're gonna cut and chop up some asparagus. We're gonna saute that motherfucker up with a little bit of the leftover bacon, bacon butter. So let's go, motherfuckers! Switch. Woo! So look at that. That is a plate full of action happening right there. Get another skillet. Get that son bitch hot on the hot on the street. Get it hot on the street. And by hot on the street, I mean put that son bitch on the stove and warm it up. It is okay. It is fine. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. Now comes time for making asparagus, otherwise known as asparagus. Asparagus is a very, very beautiful. I don't want to say it's not a leafy green, but it's extremely flavorful. There's a lot going on. It's a stem, so you don't want to eat this part. It's really bitter. It's really tough. And so what you want to do is you want to take the asparagus, put your hand here, and you want to split it. Now it's going to break. This is where all the flavor is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the rest of our asparagus and we see this line, put it at the base, take our knife, cut. Now we got all this. This is all junk. Garbage. Garbage, not garbage. It is garbage. It's French. It's fancy. Throw that shit away. You can't do anything with that. Kush, you got your asparagus cut? You ready to rock and roll? Cut it down. My God. What up, BJ? Yo, it's Vortex. Yo, what's going on? I want to bathe in that bacon butter. That bacon butter is what's up, my guy. That bacon butter is happening to the T. It is just, it's one of those things, yo. If anybody wants to know, I am drinking Shiner Tear. What is she saying? Anybody? Kush's wife is yelling at him while he's cooking because he's jacking shit up, and it's really fucking funny. That's fine. It is okay. So you guys don't get to eat as much asparagus. That's fine. You can do that. So take your ass. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Um. Okay, just the tops. That's fine. Everybody has just the tips. Okay, so you have the rest of the asparagus, or did you throw it away? Do you have the rest of the asparagus, or did you throw it away? The bottom part. Okay, so we. God, I love cooking. It is so much fun because everybody does something different, and it's totally okay. There is nothing wrong with just the tips. This is one of those games where you play just the tip and you actually get some fun out of it because all of the flavor ends up being in the tops. So what I ended up doing, guys, is I cut mine into thirds. And so traditionally, what you would end up doing is you would split it, and then I want to cut it. I'm going to have sautéed asparagus. So I have my hot pan going. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil. Ooh, you guys need to watch this. Let's just flip back over to the other camera. Transition. Oh, those are my spices. Let's look down. Do. There we go. We got a hot skillet. We got on. We got a little bit of AVOO in case anybody wants to know. And now he's gonna throw in our asparagus. Asparagus. Woo! Throw that shit in that hot pan. Just throw it. Literally throw it. You can Kobe Bryant that shit. You can be over the arm. Ooh, hook. Be like, what's his name? Tim Duncan. Hook shot, bank it. Shake that shit like it's a Polaroid picture, a salt shaker, my guys. Shake it like it's a fucking salt shaker. Polaroid picture, be like, oh, wait, what the fuck is happening? Why is it flipping? Not work. Shake it. Oh, shit. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Sometimes things fly out. Sometimes things fly out. Yo, hello, Electric Jack. That's my guy. EJ. It's Sunday. On Sundays, guys, we Star Wars. On Fridays, we metal. That's just what's up. Okay, this needs to sit in here about 3 minutes. It doesn't take all that long because by the time we have done cutting this and saute and chopping it, getting it ready in the skillet, our potatoes should be done. Our steak should be just about done. Oh my. If you could smell this, I swear to Lady Baba. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, that's been in there a whole 45 seconds to a minute. Now I'm going to take some of my bacon butter. I'm going to take all my motherfucking bacon butter, the rest of it, and we're just going to melt that some bitch over the top, over the tippy top, the tip top, tip to the tip to the tip top. In case anybody was wondering, oh man, it's smoky. It's so good. It's so delicious. It blows kisses. It's basically fergalicious. We're going to shake it. Now, sir, what are you guys laughing at? Because I can hear you. Huh? What? Put the bacon butter on it, baby. Put the bacon butter on it. Turn the heat down. Actually, turn that heat off. Because what's going to happen is the bacon butter ends up intensifying the heat. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those ripples. Look at that. Look at Linda. Look at Linda. Look at. Asparagus, you don't want to be mushy. You want it to be flavorful. So we're just going to let this sit here. While this sits here, I'm going to change cutting boards. I'm going to change knives. And then we will get our steak and our fries out. We're going to build us a board. And it's going to be on point. Kush, you said you like your steak about between medium and medium rare, correct? We should be just about. Oh my God, I moved my camera. I know you guys like watching that. All right. Yeah, we're about to pull the fries out. So let's pull the fries out. Those fries look good, don't they, bro? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's Macho Man, Macho Man. Oh yeah. Look at that. I got my heat off. I got my fries out. Now what you want to do, my guys, you want to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on these fries, and then we're going to dust it with just kosher salt. And by kosher salt, I mean literally salt. Take your olive oil, quick drizzle over the top. Then we bada bing, bada boom. Really salt in the room. How you doing? And we just season the French fries. Boom, boom, boom. Salt Bay. Bam. Anybody know about that? You know what about a little bit? Bam. Okay, let's switch over to our board. Switch to the board, to the board, to the board. And we're gonna lay out our fries. Lay out our French fries. Turn the camera. Oh, fuck that camera. All right. One fry. Dose fries. Trace fries. I don't know anything more than trace. One more time. Hold on for about another 45 seconds, my guy. I'm about to take mine out. All right, go ahead and once you get your steak, once you get your fries on your plates, then go ahead and take your steak out. So we have fries on the board. Now I'm about to take my steak out of my oven. This sucker is going to be amazing! Amazing! Bacon crusted rosemary ribeye. My guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Flip that sucker over. I can tell you right now, this is some beautiful shit, son. This is where it's at. If you're not watching this, you ain't. Well, I mean, was it Joe Biden said it? I mean, fuck it. You ain't nothing. You ain't fucking nothing. You ain't watching this. You ain't nothing. All right, so we got our steak. Letting that sucker rest. Ooh, I can feel this right now. Shut the fuck up. That's not what I meant. All right, now let's take our asparagus with our bacon butter. Put this on our plate. Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely outstanding. You do not get any better than this. If you do, you ain't shopping with me, son. You ain't shopping with me. Pile this sucker up. Boom. Boom. Man, hold up. Too much asparagus on the board. Man. Now we got a bunch of asparagus bacon butter. So we got the bacon drippings. We're just going to take this and we're going to throw that on the fries. This is all the leftover crumbs from the bacon butter. The butter melted, and I'm just gonna toss that everywhere. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now we're about to cut into our steak. The steak is about to be medium to medium rare. Oh, oh, oh. Stop. Stop me. Somebody stop me. Kush, you guys there? You guys doing alright? Alright, you about ready to cut into that steak? Almost. Let's look at this. Oh, fry cutting. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. That's what y'all want. The asparagus. Beautiful. That's what I want. I don't want it mushy. Mushy, mushy, no tushy. We ain't in the tushy business here. You want tushy, go to Pornhub. Okay, let's cut into this steak. Look at this. We're just slice across the grain. Always slice across the grain. This is a choice steak. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh man. Outstanding. Let's taste this. Let's eat that. Wow. That, right? Isn't it? Damn, son. Whew. You get meaty steakiness, and then you get smoky bits of bacon in every bite, and then you get the herbie base of the fucking rosemary. It tastes like a steakhouse. It tastes like a barbecue joint, and it tastes like you fucking made that shit at home. Why? Because you did. Just to let you know, that is how we roll. All right, ladies and fucking gentlemen, let's get this shit. How you doing? Why the fuck is this like spinning around? Damn it, stupid camera. All right, guys, just so you know, this is the Cypher Zone. This is where you just made steak, crusted in bacon, rosemary, garlic. You made steak wedge potatoes, and you made asparagus with the bacon butter. This is what we do. We drink and we know things. We cook like you're at home. Don't worry about it. I will walk you every step of the way. Any questions, you just holler. So I'd just like to welcome you to the fucking Cypher Zone. And I want to thank you for tuning in. So good. From my home to yours, thank you guys. Y'all have a great night. All right, guys, that was the Cypher Zone. I appreciate you for stopping by. Now we just going to eat dinner. Actually, I'm about to make one for my wife because I'm making it. Actually, I'm sauteing up a mushroom. Stay good.